Hi everybody, did fireworks keep you guys up last night? Not me, no, nothing disturbed my sleep, but it was quite the show here at my house. Wow, it went on for hours. I got a good one for you today. Hey, stay tuned. So after the walk every day, we gotta give the doggies a milk bowl. I look forward to this. Ready? Okay, sit. Sit. Good girl. Sit. 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 You're not going to sit? Oh my gosh, look at my dirty garbage can. There you go. There you go. All right. I'm making the coffee. Making the coffee. Hi everybody, Crafting Journey here, that Journey chick over on Instagram. Welcome to another edition of Crafting and Crime Daily. Today is episode 349. Woo, ooh, ooh. And it is National Workaholic Day. Something I have never been accused of. I don't know that many, to be honest with you. It didn't run in my family. Not a trait that we were, known to have. I get in, get out. Yeah, I worked from home yesterday, put in my 8 hours. That was it. I'm done. I just want the paycheck. I want to get on to the things I love, which is YouTubing, which is bringing you guys great stories. And today, I've got a good one for you. A love triangle that ends up in murder. And we've got a suspect on the run. So you're not going to want to miss that one. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. Today, he has made me some more coffee. He redeemed himself. This coffee is pretty good. So hit the like button. Please subscribe. And don't forget the notification bell because you don't want to miss a single episode of my crime show where I craft while I'm doing crime. That came out all wrong, right? What crime could I possibly be committing? Well, anyway. I am diamond painting. So last night in bed, I finished up this loom knit project. I finished up one sock. I don't know if the other sock will ever get made because you'll see the sock on Wednesday. When you see the sock, you'll know why I'm not going to make the second sock. But I think I'm going to start over and make, I may just unravel the yarn from that one and start over because it's a beautiful yarn. What? I know you're angry with me. Yeah. I tried to go out walking without Stitch this morning, and apparently he was not happy about that, and he's letting me know. He apparently pitched a fit at the door until my sister woke my sister up, who's a pretty sound sleeper. Hi, buddy. Come here. What's the matter? Come here. Did mommy forget about you? Say, man, I like to walk in the morning and... Oh, you just want to be vocal. Okay. Just going to be vocal. So, got her up and she had to let him out. I feel bad. Well, not that bad. Anyway. All right. What symbol were we working on? S's. S's. Do we have any here in the... I got this from Tiggs Creations. Tiggs Creations on Etsy. Oh, there's already some in here. Lovely. In a beautiful color. All right. So... today's Workaholics Day. This is somebody who, very type A. If you know somebody like this, tell them to stop it. Stop it right now. You're giving us a bad name because they like to work too much. And working too much can give you a heart attack too soon. Mm-hmm. Now, I understand. If it's, they say, do what you love and you never work a day in your life. If I could do YouTube full time, I would not be working. I've been doing this now for 4 years, and I've been doing the show for 3 years, but, I don't know. Been doing YouTube for 4 years. Anyway, I love it. I love bringing you guys these stories. I brought you the story of Dylan Rounds yesterday, and I will bring you updates as they occur. Because that one is, a fast-moving case that changes almost daily. Now, one of the subscribers did ask me to mention another missing person. His name is Donnie Wilson, and he is missing out of Allegheny County, Virginia. Donnie Wilson, I think is probably Donald, but he goes by Donnie. He is 6 foot. He is 6'2", 150 pounds. So just a really skinny guy. And I'll put some pictures up here. He is 56 years old. He was last seen on March 31st in Allegheny County and has not been seen since then. It is allegedly he just received a large insurance settlement, and then disappeared. Isn't that interesting? He has a small scar running down his left cheek. He's got tattoos on his right arm and his left arm. His left arm, he's got like a chain link fence type thing. A barbed wire. That's what they call it. Barbed wire. My goodness. The right arm, he has a cow skull. And on his left shoulder, he has the tattoo of a leprechaun. Now, apparently it's been very unlucky for him because he's missing. Poor guy. He was last seen with a red Kia, or in a red Kia Sportage. Now, that's an SUV, so I remember it well because, I dated a guy with a red Kia Sportage, and so I know these things. If you see this guy, please contact the Allegheny County Police Department and let them know that you've seen him. He is missing and thought to have probably been murdered because they want his money that he just got in the settlement. Yep. So also, all right, so Workaholic Day, we're going to encourage those we love not to be workaholics unless it's something they absolutely love. But if you are dredging along every day at something you absolutely hate, which is what I'm doing. I don't actually absolutely hate the job. I just hate the idea that I have to do that job instead of this job, which I love. So, and I don't like being harassed at work because, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. And, back in my day, we had paper and we had folders and now nothing is printed. Like if you ask for a folder, good God, people will look at you like you have 3 heads. What do you need that for? What's going on? Folder? What are you doing? What are you doing? Because you might be costing them money, in supplies. Well, can I show you how to create a folder on your computer? I know how to create a folder on my computer. Get away from me. You young people. I sound so old, don't I? So, 4th of July last night. Do 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 do. I have that song in my head because I was a competitive baton twirler, and it's a song that they would play over and over like for 8 hours during these baton twirling competitions. Because every routine that you ever baton routine you ever had went with that music, John Philip Sousa. But I've been in some parades, yeah, and those poor people in Chicago. Oh my gosh. Another mass shooting. 6 people injured, or 6 people dead, 20-some people injured. When are we going to get the message? When is Congress going to get the message? They've passed a bill. They think they've done enough. You haven't done enough. You have not done enough. If you are a congressman, because, boy, I found my voter's registration card the other day. I live in Wichita. I'm going to get out there and vote. First of all, we want our abortion rights back, and we want to get rid of assault rifles. Gosh darn it. What is wrong with you, congressmen? And women, get rid of the assault rifles. It's very easy. Forget all the rest of that stuff, mental health and blah, blah. Yes, all that needs to be done. But we need you to ban assault rifles. Now, they were going to tell us yesterday it was an assault rifle. He left his rifle at the scene. They were very careful to say, it was a rifle. It was a high-powered rifle. But someone let it slip. They let it slip that it was an assault rifle. Yep. And I'm like, I knew it. They were dancing all around it. No, it's a high powered rifle. It's a rifle. No, it was an assault rifle. The guy was on top of the roof. And did you see a picture of this guy? Okay, maybe we should leave mental health in. Okay. These people were just out for a nice day, celebrating the 4th of July, marching down the street, collecting candy, little kids on their bicycles with their animals. I remember doing that when I was younger on 4th of July. I grew up in this beach town called Flagler Beach, just north of Daytona Beach in Florida. On the beach, I dated the lifeguard, but every 4th of July there was a Myths 4th of July beauty contest, and there was a parade that went through town. I mean, 4th of July was a big deal, and everybody in the town came out and celebrated it. And this is kind of what they were doing yesterday. They were, people have been stuffed in their houses for 2 years because of COVID. And now everybody was, we're like opening the door. We're venturing out. We're looking. We don't see anything. We're coming out with our lawn chairs, our picnic baskets, our children, our animals. And now we're going back in. Shut the door. Yeah, terrible. Because we can't get rid of assault rifles in this country. None other country has assault rifles. They don't have mass shootings every other day with assault rifles. I'm sorry. If you don't like the fact that I want to get rid of assault rifles, you can unsubscribe. That's okay. But I feel pretty strongly that, there's not any necessary reason to own an assault rifle. What? You gonna go out and assault a deer? Yeah, come on. What do you need an assault rifle for? Except if you're gonna go on top of a building and shoot somebody during a parade, or perhaps you're gonna break into a school or a grocery store. I mean, come on, people. What is so bad about your life that you need an assault weapon to handle it? I have some things about my life that I don't care for, but my first thought isn't, hey, let me go buy an assault rifle. Maybe that'll solve things. Nope. I pet my cats. That's what I do. All right, I'm on a roll. All right, I have another story for you today. This is about a missing fugitive. Yes. All right. This is a love triangle in the cycling community. This involves 4 individuals. Caitlin Cash, whose roommate, Anna Maria Wilson, they're living together. Anna Maria Wilson, she grew up in Vermont. Her father was an Olympic level skier. He taught her and her brother how to ski. She would have been an Olympic level skier had she not torn out her ACL a couple of times. But she grew up mountain biking in this community in Vermont. There's this new type of biking. It's sort of, I call it gravel. It's off-road, but you're not in the dirt. That's mountain biking. But the gravel, there's actual gravel. You're driving over gravel. You're going through the woods. You're going through creeks, and it's pretty strenuous. So this Anna Maria, they called her Mo Wilson. She was a professional gravel cyclist. She had gone to Dartmouth, graduated with an engineering degree, and said, nope, I want to be a cyclist. And her mom said, fine, I'll hire you a coach. 2 years later, she is at the top of her class in cycling. However, she decided she would date a guy named Colin Strickland, also a cyclist. But he lives with Caitlin Armstrong. Now, apparently, he and Caitlin allegedly broke up in October of last year for a couple of weeks. They've been dating for about 3 years. They broke up for a short period of time. They got back together eventually. But during that short period of time, he also dated Mo Wilson. So on May 11th, that morning, Colin Strickland picks up Mo Wilson and they go swimming. And that's the last time she's seen alive. The next thing you know, her roommate, Caitlin Cash, finds her with multiple gunshot wounds to the head. So each one of these individuals are interviewed by the police. Caitlin Cash, Colin Strickland, and Caitlin Armstrong. After which, Caitlin Armstrong disappears. She's gone. She has fled. No one knows where she is. She was captured in Costa Rica. Now, this is really upset the cycling community. You know, she was very much loved, Mo Wilson. They held a vigil for her. It's very, very sad. She was very up and coming in this type of cycling. So for this to have happened is kind of a sad story. There's also a new trial starting today. That's also a love triangle gone wrong, obviously. I will tell you about that tomorrow. Today I just know that Long Crime is covering this trial. Now, I don't know. It starts today. I don't know if that means jury selection today or opening statements today. Not sure. It's out of Colorado. If there's a case that you would like me to cover for you, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to do whatever research that I can and bring that to you on the show as soon as I can. You know, I'd love to be a help to the community in finding these people. I really would. Meanwhile, gotta go to work. What day is it in history? Besides the day after the 4th of July, right? Okay, on July 5th, 1865, the Salvation Army is founded. This was a Christian mission established in East London by William Booth and his wife, Catherine. They were determined to fight against poverty and religious indifference, and they were going to do it together. And they were going to do it military style. We're going to have military uniforms, we're going to have recruits, and we're going to send people out there on our mission to make sure that you're not impoverished and that you're not religiously indifferent anymore. Women, within this religious military organization, women were given the same ranks as men. They opened soup kitchens and went into the worst areas of London. They weren't well received at the beginning, and a lot of them were arrested for disturbing the peace at the beginning. Because I don't think the police actually understood, hey, what are these people doing out here dressed in military garb, trying to change somebody's religious indifference and give them soup. Now, the first U.S. branch didn't open till 1880 in Pennsylvania. During the Great Depression, the Salvation Army offered food and lodging to many, many people in need during both World Wars. By now, though, it was becoming accepted and a very important part of charity in the world. Today, the Salvation is still based out of London and has branches in over 75 countries. They offer emergency and disaster services. They offer hospitals. They offer alcohol and drug rehabilitation programs, community centers, social work centers, secondhand stores, recreational facilities, and all based on voluntary contributions to this organization. And sale of its publications. Let's not forget the sale of the publications. So it's Tuesday, guys. We gotta go to work. Yep. And Stitch is still, he's over there eating my light jacket that I sometimes put on in here. Stitch, what you doing? Stitch. Stitch. He's being a little pain in the butt. Okay, that's the show for today, guys. Short show because I couldn't get my butt out of bed. No, I was tired. All right. Love you all. See you tomorrow.